I want to talk to you about a humongous personal credit card from American Heritage Credit Union. Maximum limit $100,000. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about a massive personal credit card from American Heritage Credit Union. Maximum credit card amount, the limits, $100,000. All kinds of credit profiles are welcome. Before I get into the nitty gritty here, please understand that we do not do this video to get compensated from, we're not compensated. We have no affiliation. We have no association with American Heritage. This video is purely instructional and educational, all right? So what are the credit card facts? So we're talking here about the Platinum Preferred Mastercard from American Heritage Credit Union. The intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for the first 9 months, 9.99%. And you can earn a bonus 15,000 scorecard rewards points when you spend 1,500 in the first 90 days. No balance transfer fees, no annual fees, scorecard rewards. This is a fantastic card, and we love the fact that this is an unsecured credit card and a rewards card. Okay, the amount $100,000 maximum limit. The APR will oscillate between 9.99% and 24.99%. There are no fees, and decision speed 1 to 4 days. So you can get a decision, you can get approved within 1 to 4 days. Fantastic. And the FICO required, the minimum FICO required is 550. Okay, of course you got to be a member of American Heritage Credit Union, and there are other cards that this issuer provides. So you have the cash reward Mastercard. I'm just giving this to you because in case you don't qualify for the Platinum Preferred Mastercard, you can apply for either of you can apply for one of those other credit cards that are issued by American Heritage Credit Union. So you have the cash reward Mastercard. You have the Platinum Classic MasterCard, and you have the Platinum Secured MasterCard, okay? The cool thing about our favorite, besides the Platinum Preferred MasterCard, is the Platinum Classic MasterCard, because this one also has a low 12.90% APR. There are no annual fees, no balance transfer fee. The credit limit starts at $300, and you can earn one scorecard reward point for every dollar spent with a low-rate Platinum Classic MasterCard. So this is a great card. Let's just spend a few minutes talking about this issuer. So I'm giving you an issuer overview. Folks, in this show, again, just to sort of contextualize the conversation, I'm talking to you about a humongous personal credit card from American Heritage Credit Union. Maximum credit card limit, $100,000. All kinds of credit profiles are welcome. If you have a poor FICO, score or a fair FICO score, you can still qualify for this card. Okay, and the credit union, this credit union is located in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, and Philly. Hi to all my Philly friends or Philly viewers there. And but the credit union is located in Philly, but they actually serve customers throughout the whole United States. And with this credit union, there are a lot of things you can do. One thing I want you to understand here, I want you to really understand, is that from the get-go, this credit union has been serving its members wonderfully. They are one of the few credit unions in the country that really care. They really have been innovating in the last few years in terms of how they serve their members, how the technology they use, the security of their members' data. Okay, you know, when we talk about credit union, we're not talking about customers, we talk about members. And we love in the companies, this institution is well run. And another thing that we have found while researching the American Heritage Credit Union is that they are constantly expanding. As I said earlier, they're located geographically speaking in Philly, but they've been expanding to other countries. I mean, other countries, other states. And the reason why they're doing this is because they realize that their mission, their primary mission, the primary vision can be actually expanded to the whole nation. Okay, and this is a credit union that pays high dividends, high interest rates on savings, money market accounts, and interest earning checking accounts. So as a member, you have a constellation of benefits you can actually qualify for, besides a low interest rate, a low APR on your credit card. Okay, and so after evaluating this card issuer on tens of criteria, including the credit card variety, the card limit generosity, the cost, the reputation, the customer service, we assign American Heritage Credit Union a score of 9/10. Now, I want to dig a little deeper here into the card itself. Okay, folks, if you just joined the show here, please remember, I am talking to you today about a generous, very generous credit card from American Heritage Credit Union. The maximum limit on this credit card is $100,000. All kinds of credit profiles are welcome. Bad credit, fair credit, good credit, excellent credit. They take all applicants. So the card itself is the Platinum Preferred Mastercard. And this card is fantastic because not only you have no balance transfer fees and annual fees, the card also allows you to earn a bonus if you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days. Okay, so you have to earn a bonus of 15,000 scorecard rewards points. Now, to qualify for the credit, you must make $1,500 in the first 90 days. Remember that the 15,000 scorecard rewards points equates to $150 in the form of a statement credit. Okay, this is very important. Now, net purchase amount is calculated by totaling all purchase transactions made within the first 90 days, less any returns, refunds, credits, disputes, or adjustments applied to the account during the same period. Okay, and as a Mastercard cardholder, you have immediate access to the following premium benefits. So you have 1 million travel accident insurance. This is really good, especially if you are a traveler or if your family loves to travel every now and then. This is pretty good to have this card. You have Mastercard concierge service, which includes 15% savings on airport meet and greet services and more than 700 worldwide locations. This is pretty good. You have extended warranties and price protection. You also benefit from Mastercard identity theft resolution services, Mastercard lost and stolen card reporting, emergency card replacement, emergency cash advance, and Mastercard zero liability policy. So this is a constellation of benefits that we believe will be amenable, will be very interesting to millions of viewers out there. Okay, so this is something you need to know. I'm showing you on the screen right now the terms and conditions. So the first screenshot, you can see the terms about this card here, right? So you can see the APR 9.99%, and then the Platinum Classic you have 12.90, Platinum Secured 15.90, and the Cash Reward Mastercard at 9.99 to 17.99%. Again, in this show, we're talking about the Platinum Preferred Mastercard. And on the second screenshot, you can see here, we have the APR for cash advances and the fees. There is no annual fee, but there is an annual fee for the Cash Reward Mastercard. There are some transaction fees, of course, and there are some penalty fees. I want to talk to you now, folks, about eligibility. Again, how do you qualify for this massive personal credit card from American Heritage Credit Union? Maximum limit, $100,000. Bad credit, okay. Fair credit, okay. Good credit, okay. So let's talk about American Heritage Credit Union membership. So there are several ways you can become a member of this credit union. So you can actually, if you live, work, worship, or attend school in Philadelphia, you qualify, right? Because the credit union is based in Philadelphia, and if you also are an let's say you have an immediate family member or a current member or eligible member. If you share a household with a current member or eligible member, you qualify too. Now, I know a lot of folks don't qualify through geography or through family. So what we want to do here is that you can also qualify if you are employed by one of the more than 1,000 sponsor companies. Okay, so you can view a list of sponsor companies on the screen right now. We actually will leave the link on the screen so you can see here. They have more than 1,000 partner companies through Pennsylvania and throughout the nation. Okay, so and if you still don't qualify through that, just give them a call. You want to call them at toll free 1-800-342-0008. Again, the number is 1-800-342-0008. Or you can call them if you are in PA. You can call them in 215-969-0777, 215-969-0777. And the thing here is that you can also text them at 264328 for help with basic, non-account specific questions when you are on the go. Again, the text number here is 264328. What I want to say here is that even if you don't qualify through your profession, through your geography, through your location, or through your kinship, through your family relationships, you can still qualify for membership in American Heritage Credit Union if you contact them. They will tell you you need to donate $5 or $10 to a sponsored nonprofit, and you will be in. All right. And in addition to that, again, you need to have you need to fulfill the basic requirements, right? Got to have social, you got to have a source of income, you got to be at least 21 years old or 18 with either a parent's permission or a verifiable source of income. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? We are still having a conversation today about a humongous personal credit card from American Heritage Credit Union, and the maximum credit limits on this card is $100,000. And with the card I'm talking about in today's show is the Platinum Preferred Mastercard from American Heritage Credit Union. And the maximum limit here is $100,000. Bad credit is okay. Fair credit is okay. So don't worry about that. I want to talk to you now about the evidence you need to provide to the card issuer to qualify for this card. And first of all, their requirements are not that different. Okay. There's nothing new you're going to hear from me today about the requirements. You have to provide financial statements, especially if you are requesting a high limit. I'm talking 50K, 70K, or 90K. Then they might want you to provide your balance sheet, your income statements, and your cash flow statements, in addition to your bank statements for the last 3 months or 6 months. And the cool thing here is that if you are already a member of the credit union, they probably have your transactional history. You probably have an account with them. You have a checking account or a savings account with them, right? So they have that info anyway. If you're not a member, they will want to have that info that I just spoke about. They might want to see also your income tax returns for the last 3 years. So if you have your 1040, you have to supply that. If you have a business on the side, or if you are a business owner and you want to increase your chances of approval, then you can also supply your 1065 or 1120, or even for the 1040 you can supply your Schedule C, which actually recaps all your business information. They also might want to have some information about whether you are a tenant or a homeowner, right? For them, it's important to have an idea of your current debts and who the creditors are. And they also might want to ask you if you are a co-borrowing or co-signing. So it's important to understand whether or not this is a joint credit card application or a single credit card application. In some cases, we've seen instances where American Heritage Credit Union asks to see the resume, the CV of the applicant. So just stuff you need to keep in mind. I want to talk to you now about how to apply. Let's just dig a little deeper here. So, again, folks, in this show, I am talking to you about a very high limit credit card from American Heritage Credit Union. We are talking about what? A limit of $100,000. Okay, this is the kind of card you want to get. You want to have in your pocket where you can just consolidate all your other cards and just have a single card with a low APR, and you can just move that way. Kind of help you in terms of your personal finance as well. And so to apply for this card, you can apply through email, fax, web, through a phone. You can visit the branch, or you can mail. You can just mail in the application. But I want to show you how to apply. If you want to apply it online, I want to show you how to do it. I mean, there are a few steps you need to have. So first, screenshot here, you have to select the purpose. Okay, you want to choose new card and then hit continue. All right, and then you go to the next screenshot here. You need to choose the card that you want. So here we are interested in the Platinum Preferred Mastercard. You can see on the screen the second card, clockwise, the second card, so the Platinum Preferred Mastercard. So you pick that one. And then next, you need to tell them about yourself. So you need to see whether or not you need to specify whether you're an employee of the credit union. If not, you got to put your first name. This is important to actually do. This is for them for identification purposes. Now they want to have you need to specify your middle name, your last name, your social, very important, your date of birth, right? Your citizenship status. You have to put whether or not you are a U.S. citizen or green card holder. In some cases, they might qualify you even if you are not a U.S. citizen or green card holder. Okay, this is something to know about. And the reference information. That's the next screenshot here. Reference information. This is optional. This is about whom you want them to contact in case of emergency, or if you're not reachable. This is just something that you need to have in mind. And you need to put your contact information, your email, your home phone, your cell phone, your work phone, your work phone extension, if applicable. You got to put your current physical address, whether or not you rent or own the time at this place. You got to put your financial information. And on the next slide here, you have additional information that you need to put right on that screen here. It really depends on what kind of information you want to share with them. They are asking you about aids and other kind of information. And next, on the next screenshot, you have to review and finalize. Here, you can see here. So you just review things, just take a look again. The second screenshot of review finalize here, you can see here, you just need to review and finalize your personal information. If anything is wrong, you have the option to go back, okay? And the third screenshot here, you review, finalize, you certify things, and you just click agree. See where it says agree? You just click agree, and it will submit your application. Folks, let me give you a few pro tips to qualify for this card. And which card am I talking about here? I'm speaking to you about a very high limit, a very generous personal credit card from American Heritage Credit Union. Maximum limit, $100,000. And if you have bad credit or if you have fair credit, you can still apply and you can still qualify for this card. Chances are you might not get the 100,000 or 90 grand if you have poor credit, but you might get something, 10 grand, 15 grand, and this is all you need anyway, right? I mean, depending upon your situation, you want to start small and grow gradually. So if you want to qualify for this card, you need to start thinking about demonstrating sufficient cash flow. Simply because you have a bad credit doesn't mean that your cash flow situation is necessarily bad. You might have a poor credit as a result of past decisions, of past circumstances, but chances are your situation now might be better. So you want to really save. Okay, you want to demonstrate sufficient cash flow through either employment or through investments. It could be dividends. It could be other kinds of other sources of liquidity from you. And you want to maintain good credit. Again, the fact that you have bad credit, you can still work on improving that credit. Work on improving that FICO. You want to keep your documents in order, okay? When I'm speaking about documents, I'm speaking about everything from your tax returns to your bank statements to your financial statements, right? And again, at the personal level and at the business level, and in some cases they might want to see also your pay stubs. And if you want the American Heritage or credit union to, and let's say just to incorporate your business information in the application review, then they might ask you to provide business financial statements, tax returns, and bank statements. They might even ask you to provide business legal documents such as articles of incorporation or articles of organization, your commercial lease if applicable, and a franchise agreement. Okay, so every situation is different. It depends on the kind of application, the kind of information you supplied in the application, on the application form. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I was speaking to you about a massive personal credit card from American Heritage Credit Union. I gave you the credit card facts. I gave you an overview. I gave you a synopsis of the issuer, the card in depth. I had a discussion about that, the eligibility, the evidence needed, how to apply. And I give you, just to conclude, a few pro tips that will help you get the card you need. Thank you so much for your attention. Once again, I will speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.